So, you see the board. I was going to dazzle you. Here in the 7th chapter, Matthew, the 24th verse. Therefore, whoever heareth these sayings of mine, and doeth them, I will liken him unto a wise man, which built his house upon a rock. And the rain descended, and the floods came, and the winds blew, and beat upon that house. And it fell not, for it was founded upon a rock. All right. So, excuse me. This is all the foundation scriptures that I found that I wanted to use. I was studying these the other day. And I did not feel good about teaching it. So I waited. And after I studied and studied and wrestled, and why don't I feel good? The Lord led me back to the text we were studying. And he said, therefore, whoever heareth these sayings of mine, and doeth them, I will liken him unto a wise man, which built his house upon the rock. And he said, gee, this is not necessarily talking about the foundation that Paul was talking about and other apostles. This is not necessarily, I lay in Zion a precious cornerstone, a tried stone. He that believeth in him shall not make haste. This is not necessarily that stone, the cornerstone, the foundation. Okay, Lord, what are you saying? Therefore, whosoever heareth these sayings of mine, and doeth them, I will liken him unto a wise man, which built his house upon the rock. Looks like, it's talking about the foundation. Being self-motivated, energetic, and provoked by a pet peeve of mine in doctrine. I went off on my own line of thinking. How was it influenced? How did it happen? No, but this is what happened. I was going to just hound you with my great intellect and structure and order. But this is the Sermon on the Mount. It's the Beatitudes. The Lord said, follow it back, these sayings of mine, to the start of this discourse that I made. Jesus was having a teaching moment, okay? And he was teaching. Okay, this is the end of this teaching. And he says, everyone that heareth these sayings of mine. Well, where did the sayings begin? So I went back through the 7th verse. And I went back, or 7th chapter. I went back through the 6th chapter. And I went back through the 5th chapter. And what did I find? And seeing the multitudes, he went up into a mountain, and when he was set, his disciples came unto him, and he opened his mouth and taught them, saying, and this is the Beatitudes where this starts. I skimmed through the text, which starts in the 5th chapter and ends in the end of the 7th chapter. And I said, Lord, I can never teach all this. You know,